Now he's bringing out the tool of whining and complaining. Because he has a belief inside the heart. We know that beliefs exist inside of the heart. And so he has this belief that if I'm not getting my way, I have the right to make everybody else miserable. And so children whine and complain. And sometimes parents then focus on the whining and complain and argue with their children. We're going to stop that. We're just going to say to a child who's whining and complaining, I'm sorry, you're whining and complaining. I can't talk to you right now if you're going to whine and complain. If you're focusing on the problem, then I can't help you. Let me explain that a little bit more about what whining is. Whining and complaining focus on the problem. And there's two kinds of people in the world. There's whiners and there's solvers. Whiners focus on the problem. Solvers focus on the solution. Many children believe parents are the problem solvers of life, so they come and whine and complain to their parents. And parents say, oh yeah, I'm the problem solver. I'll solve this problem. Got a problem here. We want children to be internally motivated to solve problems for themselves. So we're going to change the way we're going to work with this child. For example, a child comes into the kitchen and says, I'm hungry. Doesn't even use a whiny voice, but is focusing on the problem. You might say to the child, oh, that's focusing on the problem. Why don't you go back out, come back in and try again? What's the child going to do now? In fact, what does it mean to focus on the solution, not just the problem? Well, it means the child's going to come back and say, Mom, could I please have a snack? That's the solution instead of the problem. Do you see the difference between focusing on problems and focusing on solutions? Children who view themselves as victims in life are powerless because they always believe that everyone else has the power and they don't have any power. And so if everybody else would change, I'd be fine. What we're trying to do is help our children realize that if they own the problem, they can own the solution, and great things can happen in their lives. So we're not going to allow that pattern of whining and complaining to